Hello and welcome to Be The Change, where we talk finance, personal development and growth. But last, don't come and kill yourself. I always talk about how important discipline is. I always say that if you have discipline, you have everything. So in this video, I'm going to give you tips on how to build discipline. But before we get into the video, please make sure you subscribe, like and leave a comment. Now let's get into it. So firstly, let's get into the definition of discipline. So here it says, discipline is the controlled behavior resulting from such training. Yeah, I like that. Discipline is needed for many things. However, the main thing I feel like discipline is needed for is for the achievement of your goals. And I just want to clarify that discipline is not innate behavior. You actually have to work towards something for it to be discipline. For example, if someone just naturally wakes up at 5 a.m., their whole entire life, their body just randomly wakes up at 5 a.m., that is good productive behavior, but that is not discipline because they didn't need to try. Whereas if your body wakes you up naturally at 8 a.m. but you want to wake up at 5 a.m., you need to put in steps in place for you to get up at that time. Now that is what you call discipline. I feel like everyone has a certain level of discipline within them. However, this video is going to teach you how to build up your discipline. The first tip on how to build up your discipline is to change your mindset around the term discipline. Discipline often comes with negative connotations such as, really hard work, impossible tasks to do, tiresome days. Like that is the kind of synonyms that go with discipline. However, that is not the case. I personally view discipline as measures I've put in place to live my best life, and I'm sure that everybody wants to live their own best life, so just see it as a positive rather than a negative. So the next tip is to start small. Many people, when testing their discipline, they want to start big. They want to say, I want to go to the gym every single day, but you haven't even been once, and if you set yourself such a huge target and you fail, you may become very discouraged, and that's how people just don't go to the gym anymore. However, if you start small by saying, okay, I want to go to the gym 3 times a week, then once you've mastered that, then set it to 5 times, and then you can do a whole week and then every single day. Do you get what I mean? So start small, put small measures in place and then build it up from there. Small goals are better than unrealistic targets. It's going to be hard to change your whole way of living overnight. If you're so used to eating, chocolate every single day, and you say you're going to completely cut it out, it's going to be difficult because your body is used to that. So start small and then build from there. The next tip is to have an accountability partner. And I feel like this is very important because if you've set yourself a goal and no one else knows, and if you fall off, well, no one else knows, so no consequence. But if you know your friend is watching you, or your partner is watching you, or your parents are watching you, you're going to be more inclined to stick to your goal. For example, my church were doing a 7-day fast, and in my mind I had already concluded that it's not going to be possible for me. I love food way too much. Maybe I'll try for 1 or 2 days, but yeah, I'm gonna eat my cheeseburger. However, my mum got to find out that we're doing a fast, and she's like, okay, nice. So obviously, me living with my mum, I had to stick to it because I had someone knowing what my goal or target was. So apply that with your life. If you have a target of, going to the gym 3 times a week, tell someone, so they can message you like, hello, why are you sleeping? Can you not get your ass to the gym, I really feel like having an accountability partner is a really productive measure to put in place. It really, really helps. Because even when we don't want the best for ourselves, our friends and family do. So, when you fall, they will lift you up. The next tip is do not be discouraged by failing. Yes, you may have put small measures in place, you may have put realistic goals, but you may fail. You may fall short. However, don't give up. you know. Because you fail doesn't mean it's the end. You only fail when you give up, you know. You only had a slip, right? So just get back up and get back on it. If you are easily discouraged, it's going to be very difficult for you to achieve anything in life. We are just human, you know. So give yourself that grace that if you do fall, pick yourself back up and keep on walking. You only fail when you stop. The next tip on how to build up your discipline is to be organized. I honestly don't feel like I would have been able to achieve many of my goals if I didn't put systems in place to organize my life. So off that point, I really suggest that you go back and watch my previous video called Why You Are Not Achieving Your Goals. In that video, I explain and break down everything. The next tip is to practice delayed gratification. And what I mean by that is, for example, let's say you are on a diet and you give yourself one cheat meal on the weekends, and let's say it gets to Wednesday and you're really craving a cheeseburger from McDonald's. Sorry, I'm just saying my story. You're really craving a cheeseburger from McDonald's, right? Instant gratification would be for me to go to McDonald's and get that cheeseburger because nothing's stopping me, right? But you need to have self-control. I feel like self-control and discipline go hand in hand to resist that instant gratification so you can have it at the appointed time. And I feel like combating instant gratification is a constant battle, but you know, the more times you do it, the easier it gets. And the last tip that I have for you is to neglect your feelings. If you've set a goal, your feelings don't matter. It doesn't matter if you're not in the mood for the gym. It doesn't matter if you're craving a chocolate bar. It doesn't matter if you don't feel like studying. Like, your feelings don't matter. You need to put your feelings to the side and put your goals to the forefront of your mind. Many times when I'm getting up to go to the gym, I'm crying as I'm getting up. I'm saying, oh my God, I wish I could be sleeping, but my feelings, it doesn't matter. I'm still going. You can get up and do what you need to do and cry whilst you're doing it, yeah, but you need to do what you need to do. When you consider your feelings, there is no room for discipline, because discipline is a matter over feeling situation. People often praise the emotion motivation, right? But I don't. I see it as a feeling, and feelings are fleeting. At the beginning of the year, everyone is motivated. They're like, yeah, new year, new me, new year, new goals, let's get it. But that motivation, does it carry them from January to December? No, it often just carries them for about 3 days. 3 days. So let's not glorify the emotion motivation and put discipline at the forefront. So that was my video on how to build up discipline. I am sure that if you put these measures into place, your discipline levels will definitely increase. Please make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below. And also share to someone that might find this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching Be The Change, and I will see you in my next video.